thank you for joining me on the first episode of the month of May. On tonight's lineup, we take a look at what the owners and operators of the True Warrior Gym, Brothers Tala and Tomasi Kami. In pool, Media Pool celebrated its 10th anniversary over the week. The competition has brought not only the big names and hard hitters in the media industry, but some talented pool players you can find. We also caught up with Digicel Cup fans in Port Moresby and what they had to say about the ovals proposed to host the Digicel Cup matches. And as always, we wrap up the show with our weekend draws. So without further ado, last year's premiers of the Digicel Cup, the Port Moresby Vipers and the flamboyant Gulf Isapayas, will be playing their first away matches of the Digicel Cup. We took the streets of Port Moresby to see what some loyal and supportive fans have to say about the proposed ovals to host the biggest semi-professional rugby league competition in the country.
Emos some crambling, me big plan, me corrupt player, emos Mr. Players. And make on 1969, Mr. Awesome, all people let me play. Awesome, all like watch them Digicel Cup to anything. So me play less long. Digicel one me, why pass from me play? Sabe by go play not the side. I'm not good play. People don't like looking play bro. So now, me say thing awesome. Almost play yeah. Because no got safe. No got banis, public. Some now, Pialo Tintin long, make him some like Kuta. Open little banis now. Let more people come to watch. And by Kuta, but nice.
Digicel Cup enters round 3 this weekend, and fans around the country are looking forward for some of the biggest clashes of the competition. Fans throughout the country have had the opportunity to catch a glimpse of their local players and club rivals, while Port Moresby fans have been anticipating that chance since the commencement of the season 2014.
What been put him all 2015 game back come so all move him all games lo year go outlaw all provinces so me play like him me play to la watching one him me play to la watching this Digicel Cup live so only lo put it this la Digicel Cup come again lo yeah lo must be so that me play ogara line style me play gonna watch it live. Na samla semula online do support the rugby plenty pull ups semula watching the TV mula watching all right but mula la looking live straight I will play na one and skills na talent all boys got to play all by using no so mula like was almost kissing all Digicel Cup must come again na Laramore must play inside the Port Moresby.
Hosting a number of annual off-season tournaments such as the Easter Cup League tournament, the community surrounding the Hohola Oval are anticipating the opportunity to host the Digicel Cup matches for the Gulf Isapaya. A number of issues such as proper fencing, lavatory facilities, proper stands, security and groundskeeping are all factors considered to accommodate for a competition as the Digicel Cup.
Kain no kudula game ka po sa community mula line block here as a community owner of this field. In fact, we are very happy for the team to come and play in here to use our field. But then the violence is always there all the time. So what we need, we are desperately needing the security to be here at all times to look after the players and the community as a whole. Because every time when it comes to a semi-final or grand final, there is always fight. Therefore, anytime that sort of game that comes in, like Digicel Cup, I think we need securities to be here to maintain this area at all times.
But that has not hindered the support and determination of supporters of the competition. Conair Tigers Oval in Waigani have been known to home to a number of local league competitions in Port Moresby. With minor developments such as fencing to capacitate for crowd control, The Oval has attracted a much younger fan base of the sport since the inception of the semi-professional league competition. The Vipers will are out on a bye this weekend, while the Gulf Isipayas will take on the Enga Miocs to kick off the doubleheader this weekend in Lae.
If you've just joined us, you're watching Hotspot. Situated in the industrial hub of the nation's capital, brothers Tala and Tomasi and their team have been running the True Warrior Gym. With its laid-back surroundings, the gym shows great prospects.
Basically, my brother and myself saw an opportunity to come back and start off a fitness business over here. We realized that with the 2015 games coming up, that there'd be a lot of opportunity to offer fitness services for athletes and for the everyday public in the build-up to the games, and with the hype that was being created around it. Yeah, I guess so. I think growing up in a house where you're surrounded by sports, fitness is obviously a big part of our life. So being able to offer our service to the people of PNG, like this gym and the fitness service that we provide, is obviously something that we hold dear to our heart. Yeah, it's different because we try to cater to everybody in the sense that we try to target people that maybe have never done any form of training before, as well as elite athletes. But because the type of training we do here doesn't necessarily require a lot of equipment, we try to use equipment that you normally wouldn't find in other gyms, such as big heavy tires. We've got big ropes that we got from the naval base for climbing and also for pulling stuff and doing battle ropes. We use sledgehammers, we use sandbags, and then we have traditional weight training equipment like dumbbells and barbells and that kind of stuff. So what we're trying to offer is a different perspective on fitness, to show that you don't need to pay a lot of money to go to fancy gyms to get fit or to get strong or to get healthy. Yeah, I mean, it's similar to CrossFit. CrossFit is like a brand of itself, but you know, we're not a CrossFit gym, but we do offer similar type training to CrossFit in the sense that we train at very high intensity and we use a lot of body weight exercises and we use a lot of functional fitness exercises. Yeah, we have a very strong core group of people that come in weekly, supplemented by a lot of people that just come in every now and then. We're slowly building our profile. We haven't done much advertising. We kind of rely more on word of mouth to get our name out there, but hopefully with more promotions like this interview and a few more concerted efforts, that will get more numbers into the gym. Okay, so like I said, we try to offer our training services to cater to everybody. Currently we're training the Port Moresby Vipers. They come here once or twice a week. We're also, our big event that we're building towards is the world title fight, which Rick Sinyama will be fighting on July 27th. So we're training the powerhouse boxing team, kickboxing team, every morning. They come in every morning around 7 to 8 a.m. and train for 2 to 3 hours. So the equipment and the type of training we do here caters for most sports. We've had the sevens teams come in here. We've had netball teams come in here. Volleyball teams come in here, as well as just your average everyday people that just want to come and get healthy and get fit. What we want to promote here in PNG is a healthy lifestyle. Obviously worldwide, and especially in Papua New Guinea, lifestyle diseases are on the rise. Everybody knows that diabetes and obesity, you know, is directly linked to what we eat and how we treat our bodies. So what we're trying to promote is just a more healthier approach to living our lives, not necessarily having to get to the gym every day, but just, you know, healthier choices of foods and just doing some form of activity, you know, 2 to 3 times a week is what we're trying to promote. So with the corporate side of things, we've sat down with a few organizations already, one of them being the Bank of PNG. and they're very interested in taking up one of our services of just offering a lifestyle program for their workers, in which we'd work with them 2 to 3 times a week and show them some training techniques and train with them, as well as offer some nutritional advice. And yeah, for the public, how we run it at the moment is people just turn up and pay as they train. You can purchase sessions in advance, which would cut your costs, which would get you a discount. But otherwise, yeah, you just turn up and pay for your session. Yeah, we try to take away all the paperwork that scares most people away from training with gyms. You know, we just try to encourage people to just get down here, you know, pay your fee and then train. That's all.
Yeah. So for myself, it's a new experience for me to manage a gym, but it's not too hard at the moment. Like we only run, say, a single class every day, and then have sports teams come in every now and then. So at the moment, the operation isn't too big, so it's manageable for myself. So when people come in, basically, they just pay for sessions, and we have session packs, which are available at discounted rates. So basically, I just keep track of how many sessions they've paid for, and then we mark them off as they come along. So that's our alternative to membership. So that way, it's just easier for them, and it ends up being cheaper as well. Yeah. Or at the moment, we've had there's a few runners and stuff that are interested in getting back into athletics. They've come here to train. They're coming back from injury. Plus, we've had the fighters. There's a few boxers, amateur boxers, that are keen to compete in the games. A few of them will be fighting on Thursday at Lamana, actually. I think if they win, they get opportunity to compete in the PNG games, which would then give them opportunity to get selected for the South Pacific Games represent.
We'll head on for another break, and on the other side, Media Pool celebrates its 10th anniversary and will be kicking off its season this weekend. Welcome back, and to Pool. What started as a 4-team competition in 2004 has now attracted a total of 24 teams. 10 years has not only brought great corporate sponsors to support what most would consider a recreational sport, but has brought out the competitive beast and talent in the old dogs. Celebrating its 10th year running, the Media Pool competition has grown with 4 teams in 2004, 22 teams in 2012, and 24 teams registered to stake out the title for this year. National Capital District Commission has also come on board to support the competition and has increased its sponsorship to 10,000 kila.
Even has gone from those small beginnings as a goal to what it is now. So we are very grateful that the Minister for Sport has cultivated this information. I'm very grateful that the Minister for Health has ordered this contribution of 10,000 as well. And SBC likewise is going to contribute 10,000 with a different.
Deputy City Manager Leslie Alu made the presentation on behalf of the National Capital District Commission. Tournament organizer Kilian Amini congratulates all the teams and players that continue to take part in this competition, the organizers who come in every week to officiate, the sponsors who have come on board, and to Lamana for availing their facilities for this competition. Media Pool Competition Chairman Colin Taimbari shares the same sentiments.
Yeah, we're so proud. We're really excited. We've come a really long way. It's been 10 years since we started with 4 teams and 400 prize money. Here we are 10 years later and we got 24 teams, 40,000 kina in cash, and other prizes to give away. So we're really excited. This is our 10th year, and we want to celebrate in a big way. And belief in what we do and what we want to achieve as a competition.
Last year's champions, Paul Parker Spin Doctors, will be up against a tougher competition come this weekend. All teams are vying for the 2014 title and a prize money of 10,000 kina. We'll go for our final break for the night and we wrap up the show with our weekend draws. Up tonight's show, let's take a look at our weekend draws.
We start off with Rugby League and to the Digital Cup, and 4 venues will host all the matches this Sunday with the Eagles at home against the Miocs. The Tigers host the Vipers in Lae, the Isapeas travel to Kundiawa against the Lions, and the local derby when the Wigmen take on the Murks in Mendi. The NSL will see the Big Lae Derby as the Best of Boys take on Lae FC at 3 p.m. at the Sir Ignatius Kilaga Stadium. Admiralty take on Hekari at 12:30 p.m. in Port Moresby, and it's the East Papuan clubs or on Eastern Stars FC who round off the matches at 3:30 p.m. at Piscini.
We've come to the end of our show for tonight. A reminder that if you have any sports stories, please pop us an email at emtv.com.pg or visit our Facebook page, or if you're in Port Moresby, come by to second floor Garden City and ask for our very vibrant sports team and we'll be more than happy to assist you. Tune in at 9 p.m. to catch all the sporting action and results on Monday's Coca-Cola Sports Team. We'll leave you with highlights of the weekend hotspots. So play hard, play safe, and we'll see you next Thursday night right here on Hotspot.